Hello, welcome to my first poker vlog. My name's Cameron, or Camzilla Poker. I'm a 25-year-old poker player from the UK. I play 50 now on PokerStars right now, and I'm pretty close to up to 100. I grind a lot of online tournaments, and I've tried to increase my live poker a lot more lately because I really enjoy it, and I also think it's really profitable. But I think the thing that really kickstarted the vlog for me was I went to go and play the UK IPT series at the Dusk Till Dawn poker room in Nottingham, which is probably the UK's best poker room, I think. But I really enjoyed it. It was a pretty brutal series for me because I essentially bubbled 3 tournaments, including one of them with aces on the essentially direct bubble for day 2 and the min cash, which was pretty brutal. But it was a good experience to be back in live. It's just so far different to online, which is pretty much what I've grinded exclusively. But yeah, the UK IPT was a lot of fun, and since then, which was a couple of weeks ago, I've been playing a lot more live at my local Genting casino, well, 1-2, and I've also tried to play a bit more live poker tournaments just when I can, so the Dusk Till Dawn recurring tournaments, the Grosvenor, which is my local one, I'll try and play there when I can. But back to this tournament in question, this is a 50k Mystery Bounty at the Dusk Till Dawn, like I said. I played for the first 2 breaks, up until the first 2 breaks, and didn't decide to vlog, just got cold feet, but there were just some hilarious hands, and you'll hear about this later. But I just decided, you know what, I'm missing out on a lot of good content, and I've always had it in the back of my mind to start a vlog in poker in the UK, and I thought, well, might as well just do it now, like take the plunge. And you know, didn't really get as much hilarious hands as there were before break, but there's also some interesting spots, some interesting hands. But yeah, hopefully you stick around, you enjoy the content. If you've got any comments, suggestions, anything I can do to improve, I know this will only get better as I go. It's been a big learning curve, like things like thumbnails, video editing, all that kind of stuff. It's something I'm trying to get to grips with. But if you have any advice, anything, it's massively appreciated. Feel free to connect with me on Twitter. I stream on Twitch. I did a lot more before. I'm not as consistent now, but hopefully we'll kind of increase that. But yeah, I thought this was a great tournament, really great experience to kind of vlog, and it's been a lot. Honestly, really enjoyed editing it. It's been a lot of fun. It's quite weird watching your hands back, watching your thought process, and seeing how you manage stuff. But you know, yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was great to have my mate Brett Dean Poker there. He played the tournament. He actually fired 2 bullets and he didn't min cash. I think he made a bit of profit. He had a decent run, got a bounty as well, min bounty. But you know, great, well played by him. But yeah, I'll kind of cut you into the first hand. A bit of context for this. This old guy who's going to be in the hand was sat on my table previously before the break, and he didn't like to fold, I'll put it like that. So yeah, we'll kick off to the first hand of the vlog, first hand analysis. So pick up Ace King and the +1. Old Misre Crusher, as I like to call him, opened to 5.5k, which is strange because he liked the limp, and he also liked to cut out his limping chips before anyone did anything, which I thought was hilarious. So I was kind of confused here. It's a bit of a weird spot. We're not really that super deep. I just went for the kind of not min raise, but kind of small raise, which I think is probably theory approved. Went to 2.5k. Expecting him to pretty much peel always, and if he jammed, it would be very, very awkward. Probably was going to fold, to be honest, because I didn't see him do anything out of line the whole time we played with him. But so yeah, he peels. At this point, I'm pretty sure he's kind of capped to like 6s through 9s, maybe 5 through 9s. Maybe jacks, but I don't know. He might opt to just jam jacks. I'm not sure. But the board is 8-4-6 rainbow. Really bad board for us. He checks, we check back. Turns a 7. It's really hit his range hard. He's just always going to have a piece of this at this point. He goes for a stab. We decide to fold. It's pretty easy fold. I don't know. I think you could. Again, in some spots against some players, you might think to fold ace high here, but against this guy, yeah. He did say to me as well. He put me on ace king, which was quite funny. Later on, we jammed king 10 because we kind of got a bit shallow after that hand. We got the blinds through. It's kind of a very weird hat table, to be honest, because we saw a hand where a guy who had ace 4 off decided to open rip 20 bigs, and he got snapped by deuces. I decided after seeing that hand and getting a bit shallow that I could use my advantage, which is known pretty profitable push fold charts, and just using that rather than trying to do any kind of silly stuff, which is what I did kind of next hand actually. I think I did it. I think I was doing a few min raises, a few limps, which is just not necessary when you're kind of shallow and you've got a hand that plays well, or not necessarily plays well, but has good equity against their ranges. You just want to be jamming. You don't really want to be trying to mess around with people who are just essentially playing any 2 cards, who don't like folding. So same again, we get king queen suited. Obviously just eat pretty easy shove, and it falls to me in the cutoff. And again we pick up the blinds, which is great, keeps the stack going. And then up until the break, we got a card dead again, which was a shame. And didn't really get a single spot, but you know, I was pretty confident going back in after the break. We had enough chips, I thought, that we could quite easily double up and start to run it up. Alright, we're on the break of the Mystery Bounty, LuxonPay. Brett, hang on, how do I fucking flip this around?
Excellent start.
I can't flip it around, mate. Brett,
hello.
So you're on 20 bigs? Man, this light's blinding.
What the blinds going up to? 2K, 4K?
Yeah, 2K, 4K, yeah.
So 20 bigs.
I'm on like 18, 17 bigs.
Way below average both of us.
Yeah, we need to spin it up. I think the starting stack for day 2 or big blinds is 3K, 6K.
Yeah.
So you need about 200K really to have quite a decent shot.
At least. Well, yeah.
To get bounties, like you need like at least 200K, 120K. But
what? 15 people left to bust, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
20 people left to bust, but we don't even make the money.
No, you're not. No, what is it? Is it like a normal bounty where you get pay structure and the bounties?
Yeah. So maybe the bounties might be 20%. So it's going to be down to, I reckon, 15% get paid. So like, that'll be the really depressing thing. You make day 2, bust. You come back to Nottingham.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's gonna happen. The way, hang on, how do you fucking flip this around, man? How do you flip this around? What is this? So Brett, tell us a funny story about you getting wrecked by a small guy.
The what?
You got wrecked by the fish.
Oh yeah.
Brett's corner and history.
Check raise bluff on, what was the board? 7.
7 Jack 9, right?
7. No.
Which one are you telling us?
Suited. It was 8.
Oh yeah.
7 5. Check through on the flop 3 ways. Turn as a jack, giving me a flush draw and an open ender. He whale.
Old guy, mate. Old guy who can't fold. Like he just
literally can't fold. Bets out 5K. I call. River is a king.
No, it was like it pushed 4 lines to 9.
It was a 10.
10. It was a 10.
He bets out 8K. No, 5K again.
You would make it 20.
I raised to 20K. He tanks for about 10 seconds. He was like, all right, I'll pay you off. Throws in the 20K. Flips over the queen 8 off.
It's just like when he was like saying that, I was like, oh, 2 pair or a set.
Mate, he had 3rd pair on a fucking
get wrecked. You get wrecked.
Oh, it's so tilting. So fucking tilting.
Well, we'll find out now who's going to make it. Try to make it day 2. Brett's already 1 bullet in.
2 bullets in.
Sorry, 2 bullets in.
Yeah,
I'm 1 bullet in. Happy investor, right? I never charge you more than 1 bullet ever.
Of course. No, wait.
I've never fired 2 bullets in
Live tournaments.
Not live, yeah, online maybe I fired.
Online, you fired so many.
So coming back off the break, we pick up pocket 5s, pretty easy jam with 10 big blinds. We get it through, which is nice. And there's a lot of context at play when you look at these shoves and how we're approaching this. Day 2 wasn't automatically in the money. I think 28 got paid, 38 made day 2. And that's also Mystery Bounty. So taking all that into account, you really needed to have about 200k to have a playable stack, to be in the fight, to get bounties, to actually make the money. It'd have been a real shame to have come back all into Nottingham with something like 10 bigs. It'd have been probably not even worth it, to be honest. So yeah, that was in the back of my mind a little bit. Making sure that we took the plus EV spots, gambled it all basically, spin the stack up. And then so then, as you'll see in the next hand, we pick up ace 10 offsuit. You know, you could look at min raising against certain types of players in certain spots, but I just went for an open shove here because I think on this table you can get called by a lot worse. I saw people jamming and calling off like ace rag, you know, king 10, king queen, king jack, whatever. So we're ahead of all that. So I thought not a problem. Let's get it in. And so we come into the big blind next hand. At this point, I'm kind of feeling a bit of momentum. I'm just hoping that we can get some spots. Ideally, folds around to the old fella to my right, because I knew he'd give me some action if we did get a hand. But unfortunately, I didn't really ever get a great spot against some of these guys who were really just calling any two. It was kind of frustrating because we had a very splashy table. Some of them were quite deep as well, but in this hand we pick up 10-9 off in the big blind. On this stack size, you could probably look at defending and just shoving when we pick up any equity, whether we pick up a straight draw, middle pair, whatever. But ultimately it limps round, we check, the flop we just brick completely, the original limper C bets, or I guess bets into the pot, and we just fold pretty easily. There was also a lot of limp trapping, which I thought was quite funny, and also 10x raising with ace king, which is just brilliant. Ace king is a drawing hand. But yeah, so feeling momentum, kind of trying to spin the stack up a bit. We move into the small blind here. I think at this point there was probably 2 people left at day 2, or 3 people left at day 2, and there was also a stack who was blinding out because the guy got drunk and left. So that was in the back of my mind a little bit as well. The fact that once you got blinded out and busted, we wouldn't have a choice but to have a stack for day 2. So we get Ishak off. The guy seemed like pretty competent, probably only other competent player I'd say at the table generally. He opened in the cutoff, really easy jam in the small blind. Balls bet ran to him, and he didn't look happy about making the call, but he did anyway. So I figured we were ahead. I was just hoping to see another ace, and unfortunately we saw a king queen, so close to a flip situation. The flop came low, which was nice. And we're kind of happy with the flop. Then just a queen on the turn, queen on the river, which to the delight of the guys around here, they were quite funny in the table, like making a big bit of noise. But yeah, busted free from day 2. Unlucky, but I really enjoyed it. At the station, the depressing journey home after busting, super close to like making day 2 again. I mean, in the bounty it would have been a bit different because we had needed like maybe 200k I think to like actually have a stack to get bounties. 10% gets paid, so there's no guarantee we would have made the money even if we doubled in this one. But still sucks. Running really bad in these Dusk Till Dawn tournaments. But we'll keep going. It's good to still keep getting close. I think I'm playing fine poker. Getting it in good with ace jack against king queen. But it's funny because this is the same bus station where I bubbled the. What did I bubble? I think I came very close to getting the money in the like UK IPT mini main, and just about managed to get a 3:30 in the morning train home from here before getting back for work the next day. So fun. But yeah. Gonna go and get my lanes across there, and then still like working out this vlogging stuff, but hopefully we'll kind of we'll get the hang of it, get feedback off people.